Niners beat them. May I go first?
Please do.
The Niners' defense is everything we think it is and more. Mm-hmm. I looked up some stats. In many ways, Miami is kind of ordinary. Their run game is no big deal. Mm-hmm. Their defense is no big deal. They're really a fairly ordinary team in those stats, but their passing stats are phenomenal. So the Niners' defense, and I'm emphasizing the defense, is so great. It completely eliminates the run game. And now Tua, I can't say his last name. I apologize. It's easier for me to say Tua. Tua has to, bombs away, and the Niners take advantage of it, pick him off, sack him, do what they do. That's what I see. And I don't think Miami, which I'm going to call a new team, it's a new team with a new coach, has faced a game of this magnitude yet. This is like a playoff game for both of these teams. It defines both of these teams. I think the Niners are more up to that challenge. And if the Niners can limit this great point-scoring offense of Miami, I think Jimmy plays well, and they find a way to run the ball with Mason.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's like, let's talk about the defense. I think it really depends on Arik Armstead. He's been out, and the Niners defense has played really well without him. And I'm not the biggest Arik Armstead fan. I think he's a little overrated, but he does do certain things. He doesn't get a lot of sacks, but he's huge, and he creates pressure. He makes the, first of all, Tua's like 6 feet tall. Armstead's like 6'7". He's right in the middle. If he gets pressure, Tua has to start moving. It's hard to find throwing lanes, and when you start moving, you could move into Nick Bosa or someone else. I don't think the Niners' pass rush has been great the last month. The defense has been great, but the pass rush hasn't been. And so maybe the reason they've been playing such good defense is they've played bad offenses. When they faced Kansas City, it's like the defense wasn't even on the field. They got freaking eviscerated. I don't think Kansas City ever punted. So I want to see what Arik Armstead can do, because he didn't play in that game. There was no pressure on Patrick Mahomes. He was like at the beach. If Arik Armstead can create some pressure, I think the Niners defense should be able to shut down the Dolphins offense. If they can't get pressure, you have two of the fastest wide receivers in the league. I don't think any coverage works. Man coverage, zone coverage. I don't think there's anything you can do. They got to knock Tua down. That's how they beat Miami. It starts there. And then on offense, maybe using that 24 Jordan Mason. It's not that he's so great. It's just that they're at the 2-yard line and they're so confused about how to score touchdowns. Well, maybe stop trying to pound it in with a 200-pound running back. That's a start. You got a 230-pound running back. He might be better. There's that.
So I want to summarize what you're saying. First of all, is Armstead going to play?
He practiced on Friday. Kyle was asked about it yesterday, and he says he's confident that Armstead's going to practice all week. So We'll see.
Let's say
Looks like he's on
play.
track. Let's
say he's going to play. So he's an added ingredient that puts pressure on the little quarterback. Yep. The little quarterback has to run for his life, and he's running right into Bosa or somebody else very big and very talented. And the 49ers running game, especially near the goal line, is more powerful than it was last week.
Yes. Now, still, the Niners offense has to score touchdowns. This is an offense that when they're not playing a division opponent, they've been awful. 10 points against Chicago, 10 points against Denver, 14 points against Atlanta, 13 points against New Orleans.
Okay. Tell me how they're going to score more points. Tell us.
Well, when they're in the red zone, I'm thinking instead of throwing passes in the flat to Kyle Juszczyk, throw passes in the end zone to Juwan Jennings. Good things happen when you throw passes in the end zone to Juwan Jennings. And when you're at the 1-yard line or when you're at the 2-yard line, hand the ball to Mason instead of McCaffrey. And when you're at the 1-yard line, remember that play? They're at 4th and goal from the 1. Jimmy Garoppolo's in the shotgun. He runs around and tries to run in and gets stopped. How about a quarterback sneak from the 1? Have they ever gotten stopped on a quarterback sneak ever? I don't know. Simple shit like that.
Jimmy's very good at those.
Yeah, just simple common sense stuff like that is what I would recommend.
And you feel they can win with simple, in your win scenario, they can win with that?
I think so. I mean, if their defense gets pressure on Tua, the Niners offense, if they can score 23 points, should be able to win the game. But they've struggled getting to 23 points against teams that aren't in the NFC West. So can you score when you're at the 3-yard line? I don't know. Kyle.
You think 23 points would do it?
I don't know. If the defense gets pressure, yes. If not, then no. No. Miami could put up 37 points. So we don't know. Maybe Eric Armstead plays, but he's ineffective, gets hurt again. He only plays 10 snaps. Who knows? I don't know. Now, Miami's left tackle's hurt. That helps. Bosa should be going up against a backup. That helps. I don't know. You seem to feel like I'm starting to sense that you think the Niners are going to win this game.
No, I'm starting to. I'm asking for a positive scenario, and you're criticizing them. You could have criticized them in the first part.
Well, how did I criticize them?
Well, they don't do this, they don't do that, they don't do that.
Oh, they do all those things. Sorry, I take it back.
No, this was a winning scenario.
Okay. Okay.
No,
I didn't even realize
I'm not thinking they're going to win. No, you did realize. I'm not thinking they're going to win. I gave a winning scenario earlier I gave a losing scenario.
Okay.
That was
I forgot what I said. I don't even remember what I just said. Sorry.
So I'm not saying I think they're going to win. I'm saying for this exercise, I gave a scenario how they could win.
I thought I did. Now I don't remember.
Okay. Give us 3 points why you think, not why you think, why in this game, in the game we're playing with each other, they can win. 3 points.
Because Armstead's going to come back. He's going to be great. They're going to get pressure on Tua. The pressure is going to make Miami's offense look not pedestrian, but average. And then the Niners offense will continue to get inside the red zone. And this week, they'll actually score because we've given them so many great ideas about how to punch the ball in. That's why they're going to win.
I love it.
Yeah.
And if they win, they owe you a nickel.
At least one nickel, maybe two.
Maybe a dime.